Hi guys, welcome to Cat Harmon Yoga. I am extremely grateful that you are here with us today, um, with me and Mr. Peanut. Um, this is going to be our holiday stress management yoga flow. So as we're getting started and just kind of chit-chatting and talking about it, I'm going to sage our space in case for whatever reason you don't have sage or can't burn sage in the space that you're at right now. I'm going to do that for us and just clearing out any funky energies, anything that I know for me, and so I'll just speak from my point of view. For me, the holidays in the past have just been a blur of running around, all good things, but so many things that I felt like I had to do to keep and maintain these traditions or these relationships, and sometimes that's not what's best for our mental stability, our emotional health, our physical bodies, right? We sometimes tend to eat tons of food that we don't normally eat, and then we feel bad for the next few days. Um, Sometimes we make plans that we don't really want to do because we feel like we have to do them. So we're just clearing out that kind of energy right now and remembering that when we are in alignment with what is best for us, we can clearly move through life full of love for ourselves and others. Some people might not view it like that as you begin the transition into fully loving yourself and being authentic in who you are, but either they will eventually come around or you will have a new tribe of humans that will embrace the you that is in alignment, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. I feel like I'm talking in circles right now. So as we move through this practice today, we're going to start with a little bit of breath work to clear our minds and get some clarity, move through our bodies a little bit, and then settle in for a nice shavasana, maybe a guided meditation if I feel called to. We'll just kind of see what shows up. So find your way to your yoga mat. If you need any props, go ahead and grab them. Blocks are always great. If you have a yoga bolster or a blanket, feel free to use those as well. I will go ahead and let you know in case I forget. I have a singing bowl that I'm going to use to bring you out of Shavasana. Don't let it scare you. I know sometimes it can be a little jarring, but know that that will be coming a little bit of sound healing. So as we begin, let's find a child's pose today. Big toes together, knees are apart. Fingertips are going to reach to the top of our mat as we start to settle into our bodies. If this is quite tight, use something to support your chest here, a pillow, a bolster, a block. And as you begin to relax down, take a few moments to shift the hips side to side. Start to deepen the breath and then begin to relax down into stillness in this moment. Slow breath in. Long, slow breath out. Releasing the low back, releasing the hips, releasing the heart. Taking this time to scan through the body. How do I physically feel in this moment? Not allowing any judgment to come into that space, just clear awareness. And on your next inhale, begin to walk your hands back towards you. We're going to sit up on top of our heels here. If this is not comfortable, please come into a comfortable seat. I'm going to scoot forward just a little bit. So moving into our breathwork portion of the day, we're going to bring our index finger and our middle finger down. And then our ring finger and pinky finger are going to be free. Some people can bring them to touch. My husband can. I cannot. This ring finger is just a little squirrely. And our thumb will be free. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing today. So we'll inhale in one nostril, close that nostril off, and exhale out the other nostril. Inhale in that nostril, close it off, exhale out the other nostril. And what this breath is really good for is focus, clarity. It also really helps anxiety, depression, and any of that mental fog and confusion. So it's so great for holiday stress management, right? So as we inhale, we're going to close off the left side of the nostril and we're going to inhale through the right first. Take a big full breath in for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off the right nostril and then open out the left. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off that left nostril. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close off that nostril. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big inhale in. Close it off. Exhale out. We're going to add a little bit more here. Inhale in. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out of the left. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. Close. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out of the right. Hold. Inhale the right. Hold. Exhale the left. Hold. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Hold. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Hold. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Hold. Last round. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Hold. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Hold that breath. You can relax your hands. Hold that breath out. Relax the crown of the head, the shoulders. Take a big full inhale in. Hold. Relax. 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 Exhale out. Moving into our next breath work, Kapalabhati breath is another one, or sometimes it's called skull shining breath. Yeah, so we're opening up our clarity a little bit more for what we truly need today. Not what others need from us, but what we truly need today, okay? So moving into that Kapalabhati breath, again, if this is uncomfortable, find a comfortable seat for yourself. We're going to inhale in gently, and then we're going to exhale, pulling, and I'll turn sideways for you. You can do it out of the nose, preferably, or out of the mouth if you're having a hard time breathing through the nose. So we'll take that breath in. Palms are down to the knees. Crown of the head shines to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Hold. Focus on the third eye. Exhale as you're ready. Gentle breath in. Gentle breath out. Another round. This time we'll go for 30. Gentle breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Gently exhale out. Last round here, big full breath in. Long, slow breath out. And as we hold that exhale, again, remember, relax from the crown down, almost as if like a white light, like a beautiful white light is washing over our body, okay? Let's take our gentle inhale in. We're going for 40. Here we go. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming back into that child's pose. Relax and open that heart space. Now, checking in, how do I feel mentally in this moment? Do I feel more clear? Do I feel more scattered? There's no wrong answer. Just become aware of how you are mentally in this moment. Slowly start to bring those hands over to the right side of your mat, lengthening out the left side of the heart space here, opening up that heart chakra before we move through this practice. Right? We opened up our clarity. Now we're going to tap into our emotions. Hands come back through center, over to the other side. Expand out through that right side body. Breathe big in between the ribs. Inhale brings us back through center. Option to bring the hands to prayer overhead, a little bit deeper of a heart opener here. How do I feel emotionally in this moment? And there's no judgment. There's no wrong way to feel. Tell yourself that over and over. There's no wrong way to feel. All of our emotions are just clues, right? They give us opportunities to shift, to grow, to heal. So don't disconnect from them. Feel them, honor them. And from this place of awareness, we've checked in with our physical body, our mental space, and our emotional soul. I offer you to set an intention for this practice today. Maybe it's just to have clarity. Maybe it's just to honor yourself, to be authentic. But hold on to that intention with your breath as we begin to move throughout this beautiful practice. Gently releasing those hands down to the mat. Let's find a tabletop. Stack shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Few rounds of cat and cow here, or follow your intuition and take any organic movement. Maybe that's hip circles, head circles, wrist stretches. Again, there's not a wrong way. Tune into what you need in this moment. I'm just guiding you. You don't have to do it the way I am doing it, right? Last breath in this space, just moving freely. And then we'll begin to tuck our toes, find our way to our first downward facing dog. Lift those hips up and back. Relaxing the head and neck down. Take a few deep breaths here in stillness or walk it out. It's up to you. If you've got a big, crazy day ahead of you, maybe you find stillness for a few breaths. Just an offering. Check in with the head, the neck, and the jaw. Allow any tension to just melt off of you onto your mat. Right? Just give it back to the earth so it can transmute all that stress. And then you pull it back into you as this light energy. It's truly beautiful. The earth really supports us, not just as a foundation, but as a way to cleanse and let go of these things. Inhale, rise high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Step walk or hop your way there. Knees can always be bent in these forward folds. Once you land, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Pull the shoulders back, belly in, crown of the head away. Exhale, fold, drop the top of the head down. Knees can be super bent. And then inhale, rise, tall mountain. Exhale, brings the hands down to the side. Just for a moment, we're going to talk about another little energy technique that you can use throughout the day today. Bring in your 3 fingers right to your thymus or your sternum here, and you're just going to give it a gentle thump. It's got a little bit of energy behind it. Take 3 deep breaths. In this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am loved. Maybe say your intention for today's practice. Relax those hands by the sides. Inhale, sweeps the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, empty the breath. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to a plank. Pause for just a moment here. Feel how strong you are in your foundation. Knees can be down. Stay lengthened out through the entire spine, and then either find your way straight to a down dog or exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Big open heart space here. Engage the belly. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Big full breath in as you surrender. Exhale it out. Surrender a little bit more. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Inhale, rises us, modified crescent. Back knee down, hands lift high to the sky. Exhale, goddess, arms open that heart space. Inhale, hands to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, twist. Left hand comes down, right hand lifts. Exhale, top hand down. Slowly step up to the top of your mat. Forward fold, lift belly. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, tall mountain. Bringing those hands back down by the sides. Another energy technique here. We're going to clear out our space. Just bring that hand up and down the arm. Up and down the opposite arm here. Just visualize anything that's weighing on you. You're just clearing it right out. Love yourself in this moment. Don't judge yourself. Last one. And then inhale again, sweeps hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, emptying the breath. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to that plank, and we're going modified side plank. Right knee down, left hand lifts up to the sky. Go extended here through that side body. Take the chin down towards the ground. Inhale, opens you back up, modified side plank. Exhale, top hand down. We're finding our way back to that right leg 3-point. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open your hips here. How does that feel? Expand and open up.
Right knee's lifting towards the sky, left heel's melting towards the ground. Drop the head heavy. Inhale brings us all the way back up to our 3-point. Exhale, twist your cheetah. Right knee to that left elbow, wringing out anything we don't want to take with us into the new year. Inhale back to 3-point. Let's do another one just like that. Visualize you just getting it all out. Push into the ground with those hands. Inhale back to 3-point. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank like a wave. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, 3-point. Exhale, runner's lunge, foot between the hands. Get nice and long here. Back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, goddess arms, open yourself up. You deserve to follow your authentic self, your intuition. You deserve to feel loved by you at all times. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale that right hand down. Let's twist. Left hand lifts. Pull in through those high inner thighs and then grow longer out of the spine. Exhale that top hand down. Slowly step up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Lift with that core. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to the right side of you. Drop the top of the head down. Here we are again, wringing out, letting go of any of those attachments that we have to what today should look like. Drop the head heavy. Nod the head, yes. I'm going to follow my intuition. I'm going to let go of attachments. Slowly come back to center. Little inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, fold, walk over to the left side, and then again, drop the top of the head down. Feel that length all the way through the spine. Maybe a little nod again here. Yes, I'm going to let go. I'm going to go with the flow. Slowly coming back through center. Another inhale, halfway lifts you. Exhale, fold, and we'll inhale, rise, tall mountain, sweep those hands to the sky. Exhale the hands down by the sides, separate the feet about hips distance apart, and we're just going to start to sway. I'm going to turn so I don't whack anything. I'll turn this way. So as we're doing this, it's the same thing. Think about like if you were just a little kid and let yourself really do it. Instead of just kind of swinging your arms and staying stationary, let yourself do it as if you're a kid in the middle of a field and the wind is blowing and the flowers are blowing all around you and you're just free. Free from any judgment of anyone, especially yourself. Last one. Actually, let's do it a little bit more. 5. Go for it. 4. It feels good, right? 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring those hands right to your heart space. Close your eyes. Big full breath in. Remembering that intention you set for today's practice. Inhale, sweeps the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, empty the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to that plank. Left knee comes down, modified side plank, open up. Go extended here as the chin starts to look down towards the ground. Grow long through the back of the neck. Inhale, rises us back up for that modified side plank. Exhale, top hand down. Let's find our way to 3-point. Left leg lifts to the sky. Take a bend in this knee, stack to open your hips. Find that space here. Open and expand. Inhale back to 3-point. Exhale, twist your cheetah, cross it over, scoop in. Inhale back to 3-point. Exhale, twist your cheetah, cross it over. Inhale back to 3-point. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga all the way down to our bellies. Take your arm out to the side, palm down. Maybe take a 90-degree bend here so it's like a goddess arm. And again, the palm is down. Look over to the left side of you, take a bend in that left arm, and begin to press your weight over onto that right shoulder till you find that first sign of sensation and then settle in there. Legs can go however you like here, but this is definitely not a place you want to force. Again, we are right in that heart chakra. So notice what shows up for you here. A little bit of throat chakra action is going on as well. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? And don't judge it. It's so easy to fall into those patterns, those habits, but don't judge it. It's all about this awareness that you can cultivate so that you can truly live the best life for you, unattached to anybody's opinions, especially the ones that were forced on you when you were younger, or maybe even now. Last breath here, and just release everything you can into the earth. Full breath in. Slow breath out. Gently begin to make your way back to center. Take a moment to pause. Find stillness just for a breath. And then if you need to, of course, you can roll through that right shoulder. If you're ready, you can go ahead and set your weight up for the other side. So left palm down, that little 90-degree angle, if that felt good to you. And then bend that right arm and start to press your weight over onto that left shoulder. And it might not feel exactly the same. So just be mindful as you move through your body. Each side might be completely different. Tune in. Mine is definitely tighter on this side. So tune in. Breathe ease into this moment, right? It's not about how can I just get over there. It's like, how can I relax my way into this shape? How can I love my body in this moment, this body that carries me through my life every day? How can I give back to it in this moment? What can you let go of? 2 more breaths. Slowly coming back to center. Find that moment of stillness. Allow the body to settle. And then roll through that shoulder if you need to. Finding your way back to a downward facing dog. You can press through plank or just tabletop or even child's pose if you need it. Landing in that down dog, relax to the top of the head. Let it be super heavy here. Knees can be bent. Inhale, right leg is going to lift to the sky, 3-point. Exhale, pigeon. Find balance in between these hips. Extend that left leg back and down. And you can prop yourself up with any props here underneath this right hip if it's quite tight, or take this variation on your back. Mine's tight. So definitely doing these pigeons in case you're traveling a lot today. This will help your low back and also your hips, sciatic nerve type stuff. So as you're settling in, notice the places that are standing out to you. I have a few of them. So I'm just going to start from the crown of my head like we did earlier with the breath work, and just visualize that light or that sensation coming over my body and easing all of the tension so that I allow myself to settle in. Because our bodies are incredibly intelligent, guys. If you would like to fold, feel free. They're incredibly intelligent. So they're trying to protect us because for whatever reason, they think that this position is going to injure us. And we know that we are doing this safely because we're not going to go above the pain threshold, right? And those of you that are newer to my practices, on a scale of 1 to 10,
10 being we need to go to the hospital, 1 being you're about to fall asleep. You want to be in a range of a 5.5 to 6.5 for your nervous system to not fight against you, and for you also to be in a deep enough stretch that you are getting a benefit here. So we're in that 5.5, 6.5 range. We can still breathe. We can consciously relax the muscles that are tightening up due to defense mechanisms defense mechanisms that we've built over the years, okay, for whatever reason. And it doesn't matter why they're there, and we're not mad at them, but we're just telling them with this breath, with this relaxation technique, that we're doing this on purpose and that we love our bodies. We're not trying to force into this stretch, right? We're easing into it, and you're going to get a better result that lasts longer, and you're also going to be preventing injury if you stay in that 5.5, 6.5 range. We got about 7 more breaths. Allow yourself to settle in and do that full body scan as many times as you need to relax.
Pay attention to the sensation, but don't be mad at it. Attempt to relax the area around that sensation. Last few breaths get a little heavier. And then as you inhale, slowly begin to come up into your hands. Lift your chest as high as you can. Now, if you're on your back, just stay there for just a moment. Lift up into your hands, lengthen your heart, and then pull those shoulders back and down. Very important, because we're in a back bend here, to scoop up and lock in that low belly, so we're lengthening our low spine instead of crunching into those vertebrae. Last breath here. Woo! And then rock onto your right hip. Slide that left leg around in front of you. Extend that left leg out long for a seated tree. Belly button is towards the left big toe. We lengthen and we start to fold here. Top of the head moving towards the top of that left foot. Use any props that you need to support so that you can relax into this space. Remember to hang out in that 5.5, 6.5 sensation range. And just keep breathing in that intention that you set for today. Inhale is going to bring us up nice and tall. Squeeze in the belly through that transition. Lengthen up through the spine. Pause. And then we're making our way back to a down dog, so I'm going to offer you a transition, but you don't have to take it. You can find your way there however it's comfortable. Rock and roll forward fold is my favorite. So you're just going to kind of rock back on your spine and then reach forward. If you don't quite get there, right, you go again. And then you're going to lift those hips, reach forward, and send those hips to the sky. Drop the head down once you land, however you get there. Take a little inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold palm the mat. You can take a chaturanga flow or skip it. Find your way back to that downward facing dog. Remember, this is your practice. You don't have to do anything. Stay in alignment with what's right for you in this moment. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, pigeon left side. Find that balance in between those hips. Use props or find another variation if it's funky in your knee in this variation. Take a moment, check in. How does this feel on this side? Where's my tension landing? That's one of the things I also pay attention to. So mine right now is coming up into my shoulders. So I just remind myself, I am safe. I'm doing this on purpose, body. I love you. And then begin to settle in. We're here for quite a few rounds of breath to just continue to explore. Last few moments, guys. Check in with yourself. Last breath, breath. Woo. Last breath, let go of what you can hear. Inhale begins to lift us up nice and tall. Hold that length for just a moment. If you're on your back, just stay where you are. Feel that opening from that psoas, that hip flexor, all the way up into the abs. Shoulders are down. Belly is engaged. Come over onto that left hip. We'll find our seated tree. Belly button towards that left big toe. Oh, sorry, that's your right big toe. Lift up nice and tall and begin to fold over that leg to your deepest expression. Sorry, I guess it's not your deepest expression. The beginning edge of your sensation. So you start to feel that resistance. You start to feel that tightness. Stop there first, and then start to breathe, and then start to relax. Just offering your body this kindness, and also keeping your nervous system out of that fight or flight mode. When our body stays in that fight or flight mode, it causes inflammation. And inflammation is one of the, if not the most, I think it's, I won't speak about what I don't know. It is one of the causes of most diseases, like the root cause. So if we can reset our nervous system throughout our practice by using breath work, energy work, yoga, however, if we can reset our nervous systems often, then we can reduce inflammation and hopefully reduce any disease or injuries. Last two breaths. Inhale is going to begin to lift us back up nice and tall. Take your time, lift and engage through the belly. Extending both legs out in front of us. Let's give them a little shift side to side, maintaining this childlike wonder throughout our practice, right? It's okay to be silly. It's okay to have fun. I think the older we get, we take that out of our everyday life. So I like to introduce it into my yoga practice as much as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. Let's begin to find our way to our spines. Slowly make your way on down. We're just going to take a little bridge back bend here, opening up our heart one final time. Feet are hips distance apart, fingertips down towards the heels. Press into those feet. Lift the hips to the sky. Scoop the belly down towards the spine as we send the tailbone to the back of the knees. Shoulder blades walk together behind the back, and there's a slight tilt of the chin towards the chest, opening the back of that throat chakra. So we got the front of the heart opening big here, the back of the throat, big, beautiful breath in this space. Exhale slowly brings you back down to the ground. Allow the hips to settle, allow the body to settle, relax all the muscles you can. Bringing the feet together, knees apart, or feet apart, knees to touch. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Take this moment to find so much gratitude for who you are right now. Gratitude for where you are on your journey. Gratitude for the choice you made to get on your mat today to take care of your body, your mind, your soul. Feel free to stay in this space as long as you need to. Or join me for a final inversion of practice today. I'm just going to offer you hip stand or even legs up the wall if you're close to a wall. Knees do not have to be straight. This is just um, an amazing posture to help with anxiety, depression. So if you're prone to those things during the holidays, get your legs up as much as possible. Um, at night or right first thing in the morning, slide your legs up your wall. Maybe you can be on your bed and slide your legs up your wall, but it's so good for our nervous system, our brain, our emotional space, our energetic space. As you're ready, slowly start to bring those knees into the heart space. Give yourself a big hug for getting on your mat today. And then let those knees fall to the left side of you. They can be supported by props if you need. Arms open out wide. Relax and release any of that stuff that's giving you resistance or deep sensation. But again, don't force and don't be above that 6.5 sensation level. Knees slowly begin to come back through center, making any adjustments necessary, and start to head over to the other side. Same thing, open up and expand. Maybe support yourself with some props if you need here. Release into that low back to the best of your ability. Knees slowly get to come back to center. Take any final movement you need to take to complete this practice today. And as you're ready, releasing out into your Shavasana. You can lay on your back, your side, or your belly. You can even meet me in an easy seated position. However you need to close this practice out. We're just going to take a few moments to really allow our bodies and our minds to rest and heal, also allowing that nervous system to completely reset. Big full breath in. Long, slow breath out. Shavasana. slowly beginning to come back to your breath. Find that gentle movement in the body, maybe starting with the fingers and the toes. It may feel good to reach those arms overhead, one big final stretch of practice today. And then stay here and make your way onto your favorite side. Taking a moment just to really check in this final time of practice. How do I feel physically in this moment without any judgment attached to this space? How do I feel mentally in this moment? And how do I feel emotionally in this moment? And there's no wrong way to feel, guys. Breathe it in. Inhale starts to rise us up into an easy seated position when you're ready. Bringing the hands to heart center as we close out this practice in a seat of gratitude. Gratitude for this body. Gratitude for this moment, for this opportunity to practice together, to move and breathe. Again, gratitude for the choice you made to get on your mat today, to take care of your body and your mind. Bringing the thumbs to the forehead, finding gratitude for one another and the beautiful energy we just shared. Namaste, friends. Namaste, guys. Again, I hope that you feel good in your bodies and your minds. Remember to be gentle with yourself as you move through the day or through the entire holiday season. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. Let go of any attachments to what it should be and just be. Be in the moment. Be in the gratitude. Um, Thank you so much for also tuning in to these classes with them filmed with all this stuff. We are maybe going to have a new space by the new year, so we'll have some better lighting and some better angles as well. So thank you for not judging all of my holiday stuff crammed into this little frame, and I hope you enjoy all the kookiness of it. But we do have a yoga space coming in the new year. If you enjoyed these videos, guys, please click subscribe to the channel. It truly does help me out. Thank you so much. The last video that we had, I got 100 new subscribers and my heart was just like bursting with gratitude. I am overwhelmed and extremely grateful and hope that you continue to enjoy these videos. If you want some more information on our live Zoom classes, head over to catharmonyoga.com. Right now, we definitely have one every Sunday, 10:30 to 11:30 power yoga. But we have some other things that will be coming up in the future, and that you can stay up to date with that stuff on there, or also my Instagram, which is actually Cat Harmon Yoga as well. Easy to find. That is Cat with a K, but you're on the channel, so you know that. Enjoy your holidays, guys. Please love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Stay hydrated and kind to each other. Namaste.